Hello, so welcome to my July haul. Unlike my last haul, this is lots of clothes again. My last one had some clothes and then a lot of jewellery and bits and bobs, but this will be majority of clothes. I'm going to do all the clothes first as a preference. If people did beauty items first, I would kind of skip them and get to the clothes, which to me is the best bit. So I'm going to do the clothes first, then after that I think I've got 3 beauty things and jewellery and some storage suggestions. So let's begin. The first thing I got from Primark were these sunglasses. I didn't actually know how much they were at first till I got to the till, but I knew they wouldn't be much as they're Primark. And these were only £1. For this whole video I've shot items on me. This has been requested before but I've never really had the time. But this week I had a bit more time so I did that. It actually did take a while, so I don't know if I'll do that for all my hauls. And also when I showed these on me, I didn't show that the sides are quite cool. They are clear and sparkly. If you watched my second vlog then you'll recognise this, as this is one of the items that I bought during that week or those days I filmed on, and it was £2.50. It comes with 34 letters. There's also like hearts and shapes in there, but I haven't done anything to it because I wanted to show you guys it all brand new, and at the moment it just says style your own. But yeah, I thought that was quite cool and really cheap. I love this item. I can't believe it was from Primark because this is so pretty. This was only £6. I think it's been in the store a while. Like, I saw it a few times and I think there was other colours of this as well, but I just wasn't sure about it. Then I saw it featured in a magazine and I really liked it. It has, I think, matching jeans or shorts, but I thought that as a whole kind of outfit would be a little bit much for me. I did size up for this as my usual size was not available, but this does fit perfectly. Then I wore this to the Missguided autumn winter preview and I vlogged that day actually. So soon you'll see what I got up to that day. And I also went to the American Apparel Outlet, which I did get something from there, so you'll see that all soon. But yeah, I thought that was really good for just £6. When I start showing the items on me, you'll notice, because when I filmed I didn't film in the order that I'm showing you, and parts of it I filmed against just a fence, and then towards the end of filming I was like, oh, that bit of garden looks nice. So some is against a fence and some is against green, so sorry if that annoys you. This dress from Primark was only £8 and I got it in my size. The only trouble when I tried this on in the changing room is I got it on and the fit of this was amazing, but I find because the zip's in the side and my shoulders are quite broad for my frame, when trying to get it off I got stuck, so it took quite a while to get this off me. Basically I bought it thinking if you put a zip in the back then it will give way to my shoulders so I can get it off. So that is the reason why I bought it, but that's not been completed yet, so I haven't shown this on me for the fear of I wouldn't be able to get it off. It's a really lovely shape. I'm sorry I can't really show you, but it's a really lovely pattern and it fits so nice. It's just, for me, the zip is in the wrong place. This might look like a vest right now, but actually it's a maxi. It's a really simple kind of jersey material. It isn't see-through, but it is quite thin, so it does show every lump and bump that you may have. But yeah, it's just a maxi. I'm 5'4" and this is the perfect length for me. I actually would have thought that it would have been way too long, but it does fit me perfectly, and I did size up for this one as it didn't have my size, but if anything I prefer that. I don't want it too tight. I really like how it is really flowy. And this one was only £8, which I think is a bargain. It does remind me of my Cheap Monday maxi, although it's a bit different as it doesn't have the low sides or is high neck, but I love the kind of loose look about it, and the material is actually thicker but still quite thin. Now on to Topshop. I actually only bought one thing, and I actually shopped at Topshop because that's when they had free delivery worldwide, and I just basically repurchased another crop top because I really like their crop tops. This one is such a lovely colour. I usually have been going for kind of blacks or neutrals, so I thought a bit of colour is quite nice. I have this one already in a kind of beige marl colour that literally I wear it to death. The only trouble with these is that I find the bottom kind of does lose shape, and I'm being a lot more careful when I put this on. I was kind of putting them on in a hurry, and then at the seams at the bottom I was kind of ripping the stitching, and that's why it kind of did lose shape as well. It was only £8 and I did really want to repurchase the one I have already because it's losing shape, but that had unfortunately sold out. This black off the shoulder bodycon dress is from Missguided and was only £6.49, which is a massive bargain. The only downside I think to this is that the sleeves are a bit loose, but I kind of roll them up, so that's kind of fine. Yeah, it's just a black bodycon dress, and I love how it's off the shoulder because then it's kind of sexy but in a classy way, you know. A bit of shoulder is always quite nice, like this. So as I mentioned when I showed you the bralette from Primark, I went to London and I went to the American Apparel Outlet. Technically I bought this on the 1st of August, so this should really be in my August haul, but by the time I've shown you in September it would be a bit kind of late as the outlet does close. I think it's the 15th, so I thought I would include it in this haul. I bought some more easy jeans and in this crazy red colour. The only thing wrong with them is the stitching is a little bit crazy in parts, but I don't really mind. And these were £34. They usually retail at £64, so £30 for a bit of crazy stitching, I didn't really mind. So you all should know what they look like, as I have done my review before on Easy Jeans and Joni Jeans and River Island 2 pants. If you wanted to watch that, then I will link that down below. Sizing for these, I didn't actually size down like I did on my last pair, and I feel that they fit me better around the hips and thighs, but they don't fit as well further down the leg. But I'm thinking of maybe getting those taken in slightly. What do you think to the fit of these? Do you think I should get them taken in at the leg or not? From Motel Rocks I got this really adorable polka dot playsuit. When I saw it online I did think it was black and white, so white with black spots. I'm not very good at reading the descriptions, where it does actually say grey and black. It does kind of look like it was white and then I've washed it with dark, so it looks a bit like a faded white, but it is still really nice. There's also pockets in the shorts. I really like playsuits. I don't actually own that many, and I really like them because you can just throw them on and go and your outfit's complete, and that was £48. When looking at Motel Rocks I saw they had an off the shoulder crop top like this, but it was quite a lot of money. But then I saw this one on ASOS for just £8, which I think is a bargain, and I really love the fit of it. Again, I really love the off the shoulder look, and for £8 you can't go wrong. In my last haul video I showed you a crop top which I got from the Little Deer, and that was made by a girl called Laura Ralph. She contacted me on Facebook telling me to check out her page, and oh my god, I was like, you make 2 pieces. I've wanted one for so long. I've mentioned it on Twitter, on Facebook, that I really want a 2-piece, so I may have bought 2 of her 2 pieces. I really love the print of this crop top. She makes these out of vintage fabric. Some of them are one-offs. If she has more fabric then she'll make a couple of sets, but you know, it reduces the chance of you walking down the street and someone else is wearing the same 2-piece, the same outfit as you. And these are the shorts. I kind of roll them up 1 or 2 more times than how she's done them. I just like them a bit shorter on myself. Sizing for these 2 pieces are usually 6 to 10, and if you want to see my outfit post I did to see how I styled these, then I'll put that link down below. This is my second 2-piece, this is the top from it, and I think I prefer this one. I just really love the pattern. The colour actually kind of really complements my current skin tone at the moment, and I think it actually makes me look more tanned, which I'm not going to complain about. These retail at £25. At the moment I think she stopped making them, but she does have a Facebook page and she will post when she's making them again, and also some of her 2-pieces are being sold at the Little Deer. If you follow me on YouTube then you will recognise this top, and also if you follow my blog then you've already seen the outfit post. As you can see, this is quite large. I think I styled it quite well. I asked for a medium. These are unisex tees, so I wanted it to be extra oversized as a men's small does actually fit my shoulders. So I asked for a medium, but they did actually send me a large, which I don't actually mind because the fabric is so kind of loose and it just hangs really well. It doesn't matter that this is larger than I wanted. I noticed that some like t-shirts are quite stiff and they just sit weird. This literally just hangs so well. The print of this is so nice and it's just crazy, and again the colour I think really complements my tan. I can literally wear this as a dress, and this one was £30. This t-shirt from Paris in Cuffs I did wear in my last vlog video, my second vlog, and I said I was going to cut into a crop top and I haven't actually done that yet. But I really like the green of it and the tie-dye look. As I said in my vlog, I'm thinking of going pastel pink, so I got this colour thinking this will look really nice when my hair's pink. I love those colours together. And this one is £20. From Love Clothing I got yet more sunglasses. I like the contrast of the matte circle around the edge of the frames. I don't know if they're a little bit wide for my face, but they're pretty cool and they're only £9, so yeah. I love this crop top. This one is actually a sample. They've done lots of new crop tops, so this current one isn't actually available, but they've done other ones which are really, really cool, and those retail like £20. But I really like this, obviously, because it had an L on it, and my name is Leanne, so I was like, can I have it? So they let me have this one. I wore this on my Instagram actually with my Easy jeans. I thought that looked quite cool. But I really love the fit of it, and I love the tie detail. It's just a nice simple crop top, and actually, it might sound weird, but I like wearing it back to front as well. I like the kind of high neckline of it like that. So, you know, it's quite a versatile top. You can wear it front or back. Recently, some of the bloggers that I follow and also people on YouTube have found some amazing gems in charity shops, and after seeing other people had, I did have a peruse around the ones in Norwich where I'm from, and I did find one thing. I haven't actually filmed this on me, but I'll just include pictures of this that I wore in a blog post. This is amazing. It looks a bit kind of probably ugly, but I thought it looked really nice. This would be perfect though. If this was cream, it would be just amazing. But I love it because it's crochet, and I love crochet because I can crochet. Although if I tried to crochet this, I would dread to think how long this would take me. This was only £3.50 in a charity shop. I would pay more for this. At the bottom it's got tassely bits on it. So Glamorous sent me a surprise gift. They sent me a beach box, which if you look on my Instagram, I did a Instagram video of it and what came inside, but I thought I would include the jumper that I got from there. I love how it's kind of marled with white through it as well. It's just the perfect kind of throw on when the evenings are getting a bit cooler in the summer, and it's such a lovely colour, and it's also cropped, and I do love cropped items. And they had one similar online, and I think they're around £10. I couldn't find this exact one when I looked online, but I will link down to the ones which are similar. So my last clothing item, but please do not stop watching. I do still have lots of lovely jewellery and other bits and bobs. But this last clothing item is from Zara Taylor, and they're mainly jewellery, but they also do some clothes as well. I just love this top because if you know me, as I mentioned before, I love nautical things, and I just love the marled look of this, and this one was £20. Some more items from Zara Taylor. I got some jewellery. I got a necklace and earrings. So the necklace was £20, and I really, really love turquoise at the moment. As I featured before, my ring from Bohemian Collective is turquoise. I just love turquoise with a tan, and this is so pretty. And it's so dainty as well. And also saw she had these really cute Art Deco inspired turquoise earrings, and these are £25, and the hoops of these are silver so they won't irritate your ears. From Shop Dixie I got some more sunglasses. These are really cool because they're kind of like a rainbow effect. I don't know if this is picking up or I'm just flashing my light in your eyes, but yeah, these shine mainly kind of green, and there's bluey and purples and pinks. I thought these are really cool, and these were £12. In this little bag I have 3 rings. This first ring was £10, and I really like the kind of gunmetal and the kind of rock in the top. And these 2 arrow rings were £4 each. Items from Regal Rose, which again featured in my second vlog. So if you watched that, you already know what these items are. This leaf wrap ring, which I have worn to death, literally on my Instagram. The ring I am always wearing with my Bohemian Collective ring is this one, and this one was £18. This unicorn necklace I actually did feature in my Joni Jean styling video. This is really pretty. Again, I got green thinking it would look quite cool when I have pink hair, and this one was £32, and it's actually quite heavy. I was quite surprised when it came, but it is crystal, so it's going to be quite heavy. From my recent haul videos, you'll notice I've accumulated a lot of jewellery, and before I was just keeping all my rings just dumped on my desk, looking over there, as that's where my desk is, and it just wasn't organised and it was just taking up space. So I just googled ring storage. Then I searched on eBay because I don't want to have to pay a lot for something, and I didn't want a really big one as well. So missing the rings that I showed you earlier, this one I got from eBay, and it was £4.98 from a UK seller with free postage and packaging, which I think is really good. It's a proper wooden one. There were some really, really fancy ones with like a case on it so it won't get dusty, because this velvet does get really dusty. I thought it was a really good price, and it wasn't too big, and yeah. But having my rings in a case just makes me feel like there's space and I need to fill them up. Also, I did a blog post about storage suggestions. So this is how I organise my rings. I've shown how I organise all my necklaces, sunglasses, bracelets. Also how I organise my makeup and how I made an extra rail for all the clothes that I have accumulated. So if you're interested in possible interesting storage ideas, then I will pop that down below. I finally have a MAC lipstick, thanks to my lovely boyfriend Jack for treating me. They are £15, I believe. They were possibly 14 before, but they've gone up £1. I read that somewhere on Instagram, I think. It's actually the colour I'm wearing at the moment. This is Russian Red and it's so lovely. This is definitely my top 3 lipsticks ever. I love the matte finish of it, and also the staying power of this is amazing. A lot of lipsticks, even my Lime Crime Velveteens, the red velvet one, which you know is meant to be amazing and it stays, I find this lasts better and I love the colour of this. I'm going to wear this lots and lots. So thank you, Jack. Essie nail varnishes. I've never actually bought them before. I've only actually heard of them through Instagram. I did a blog post on this because, especially this one, I wore this one so much. If you watched previous videos, this is the nail varnish I'm wearing. This is Ballet Slippers. I've also done a review of this on my blog because this is quite a sheer polish. For what you saw in my nails in videos and in pictures was 4 to 5 coats of this, but you know it does dry quickly, and I have gone into more detail about this on my blog, so I won't tell you everything, otherwise you won't want to read my blog. I got them because I was in Superdrug and they had 3 for 2, so I just picked up items without actually even looking at the price. So yeah, these are £7.99 each. And I got this colour, which is Tarte Deco. The other Essie nail varnish I got, which wasn't part of the 3 for 2 though, was this Matte About You mattifying top coat. I also put this in my review with the Ballet Slippers nail varnish. It is amazing. I actually prefer the Ballet Slippers with this on top. It makes it just so soft and matte and beautiful, and this one was £8.99. So this is the other item that I got in the 3 for 2. This is the Sally Hansen Instant Dry. It dries any colour in 30 seconds. I haven't actually used it yet, hence it's still in the box, but I didn't actually need it with my Ballet Slippers. The Essie nail varnish, as I said, that dried really quickly. This was £5.95, but I got it in 3 for 2, so I would have got this one for free. I find when using nail varnish remover, my nails just hate me afterwards. They're really dry and they kind of start flaking. And I was watching a video by Close Encounters by Jen Im, and she said she recommends to everyone when you get nail varnish remover, get it acetone free. So I did just that. I got this one. This one was £1.59, and I've noticed that my nails are much happier when I remove my nail varnish. They do feel a bit dry, but just kind of moisturise them, but they are much happier and I recommend this too. These are the last items. You'll recognise these if you watch me do Jack's makeup. These were the 2 options that I was going to put on his lips, and he chose this one, which is the shade 1 in the colour Drench lipstick by Too True, and he didn't like the look of this one. This is number 5. And these are only £1.99, which I think is amazing. So that is the end of my haul video. I hope you enjoyed this. And from my last haul video, I got you all to say the word unicorn. If you watched this far, it kind of showed me that you did watch it all. For people to, you know, say something that relates to part of the video further in, makes me really happy that people watch them. And I quite enjoyed last time and kind of confusing everyone. Why, you know, why is everyone saying unicorn? And I want to do that again. So I'm thinking of the word for this video. If you have watched this far, please incorporate the word ice cream. Why not? It's summer. Ice cream into your comment. Maybe try including it into a sentence. It doesn't have to make sense. Just pop it in there rather than just saying the word ice cream, because I like to respond to comments and I can't really respond just to the word ice cream. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Please thumbs up if you did like it. Let me know if you did like me filming these items on myself. Again, apologies for me deciding to change my background midway through. And let me know actually what you prefer. Do you prefer the green gardeny background, or do you prefer maybe a less distracting fence? So please comment, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.